Welcome to English class with Sia's stories. The Blanket of Memories. In a quaint little village, surrounded by rolling hills and flowering meadows, there lived a wise and loving grandmother named Nanny. She was known throughout the village for her warm heart and the beautiful quilts she made by hand. Each quilt she crafted was unique, filled with stories and memories sewn into every stitch. But the most special quilt of all was the one she made for her granddaughter, Maya. Every evening, Maya would sit by her grandmother's side, watching as she worked on the quilt. Nani would tell her stories about the different pieces of fabric. Some were from old clothes, others from special events like weddings or festivals. Each square of the quilt had a memory, and as Nani stitched them together, she shared the stories behind them. Nani smiling as she sews. "This piece, Maya, is from the dress I wore when I first met your grandfather. And this one, from the day your mother was born. Each stitch is a memory, and each memory is filled with love." Maya loved listening to her grandmother's stories. She would close her eyes and imagine the scenes as Nani described them, feeling as if she were a part of those moments, even though they had happened long before she was born. The quilt became more than just a blanket. It was a collection of memories, a tapestry of love that connected the past to the present. As the days passed, the quilt grew larger and more colorful, just like Maya's understanding of her family's history. Nani told her how each person in their family had contributed to making her who she was, and how the love they shared was the thread that held everything together. Nani gently. "One day, this quilt will be yours, Maya, and when you wrap yourself in it, I hope you feel the warmth of all the love that's gone into it." Maya treasured those words. She knew that the quilt was more than just a blanket to keep her warm. It was a symbol of her family's love, a reminder of the bond she shared with her grandmother. As the years went by, Maya grew older, and so did Nani, but the bond between them never faded. Whenever Maya felt lonely or afraid, she would wrap herself in the quilt and remember the stories her grandmother had told her. The quilt became a source of comfort, a reminder that no matter where she was never alone. Even after Nani passed away, her love lived on in the quilt. Maya knew that as long as she had it, she would always be connected to her grandmother. The quilt, with all its memories and stories, became a legacy of love, passed down from one generation to the next. Moral: love and memories are the threads that bind us to our past, and through them, the ones we cherish live on in our hearts forever.